Welcome, we're here with the CreativesJoint interview with Gabby and Michelle, who just did a great documentary called Lavender Hills. How did you guys come about doing this project?
Well, I basically met Bevan Solomons, who's the brother of Rue Solomons, a main bodybuilder, on the set of a music video for Zaki Ibrahim. We got chatting and he said, you know, he's really interested because I had my camera with me and would I come take some photos of him and his brother. They have this bodybuilding group going on. And I met the two of them and they were just amazing, so I felt that I had to do a still series on it. But then their story was also so unique, and I'd never done documentary filmmaking before, and that's when I chatted to Michelle and I said, you know, maybe we should do this, and she said yes, definitely. And she was in Japan at the time, started brainstorming, got some people involved, and that's how it came about. Yeah.
Cool. And Michelle, what did you find interesting about the story that drew you into it?
I don't know, I just find it interesting in terms of this boy who's like about to be sucked into this like sort of underworld gangsterism, and there was just, you know, I think he had such a small percentage of actually making it out and not going down that path, and then he found something, you know, positive, and he completely changed his life around, and I just feel like it's a good story of hope, because you always hear like all this negative stuff in the news all the time, especially about that area, and yeah, it was just a positive story, you know.
Putting together a team and a budget and a crew to get this thing going, how long was the process from beginning to end? Did you get it done quite quickly?
No, actually, well, it took really long in pre-production and in post-production. We only shot over 2 days, so that was very quick. It was just chatting to Rui and Bevan, because obviously they've got 2 jobs. Both of them, they work day and night jobs, so trying to connect with them, meet up with them, as well as trying to get crew. We had crew available willing to do it, but just trying to get everyone's schedules together is a problem. And then also with regards to post, Michelle was in Japan at the time, trying to get our sound design on board, also just kept on, you know, getting someone involved, and they dropped out. So Michelle actually ended up doing most of the post on that as well. And with budget, it was a very tiny budget we had. I mean, we didn't have any investors or anything like that, so it was working with what we had to put in.
Are you going to keep doing stuff like this?
I think definitely, yeah. I think once you sort of just step out, it gives you a bit more confidence to do something and you come up with better ideas. I suppose it's a learning process.
It's a learning process. I've learned so much that now when we do it next time,
yeah,
can definitely shorten the time in pre-production or post, and we just know exactly what we want to go for now. I mean, yeah, as before Michelle was saying with the whole shooting, we just shot. We didn't really have a story in mind, and now we know exactly how next time we have to really have a clear narrative in place. Even though it's a docu, you need to really
think about where the story is going.
Yeah.
Filmmakers out of film school who, like yourself, are working but feel they need to do some independent work. Is there a little bit of advice each one of you could give them?
Well, not so much advice, but I feel like what we've been doing is working in the commercials industry in summer, and then winter rolls around and you have a lot more time to do stuff, and I would say just like take the time that you have to be productive. Don't sit around, like you've really, like, I think every second counts when you're young and you're trying to build up a portfolio, like, you know, just use that time, speak to your friends, like come up with ideas. Yeah, I feel like if you get people involved, yeah.
It makes some beautiful things. I also think there's so many stories in our country, there's so much to see and so much to hear about it, and it's just getting out there and actually meeting people outside of your circle of familiarity and just collaborating with people, making documentaries, whether it's still series, whatever, and just telling stories that should be told.